Whoiskingshawn.
YouTube, what's up? It's Whoiskingshawn, and we're back again with another banger. Now, we're going to be doing a reaction on cjsocool. Now, big YouTuber, been around for a while, man. Really making a lot of money, making millions. Really got famous off his reaction videos some years back, but really took his channel to another level when he got with his lady, had kids, and he had a family channel, right? The sad part about it today, he's saying that he is broke. Again, not managing your money the proper way. People, I need you to watch this video full because definitely, man, I'm not trying to kick a person when they down, but this is the reason why you should be doing the right investments. This is why you should be fixing your personal credit, building a strong business credit, and work a job. Yes, I'm always advising people to work a job, keep your job, do not quit your job, and start side hustles so you could take that money and start investing in your vision of what you're trying to do. Again, get multiple streams of income. You got to have that if you're going to survive in the economy today when it comes to making money, right? Now, I met this young man a little over 2.5, 3 years ago out in Vegas. We was at a convention center. We both got mutual friends that introduced him. I kind of explained what I was doing. I was telling him I was in the credit space, helping put people out. But from our conversation, we spoke about 30 to 45 minutes. From what I got from it, that he was buying a lot of things with cash and he wasn't really worrying about credit, right? Let's get into what's going on with him today. And it's not looking good.
Of course, and I don't want to hold back anymore. For those of you that don't know, yes, I sold over half, 70% of cjsocool's royalties, and I did receive income for that, and that's how I was able to manage without posting. Some of you are saying, oh, you must be broke because you ain't posted a video. No, when you got the millions, you really, you can go broke. It don't matter what you got. Look, Mike Tyson went broke, MC Hammer went broke. The list goes on. People go broke.
We don't want to use those two for example, please.
That have multi-millions. But I'm just here to say I was never pressed to post because I already had a lump sum of income from selling 70% of my royalties. Moving forward, if I create a new page, I will, of course, be...
All right, so let me sum it up real quick on what he's trying to say. Now, big platform, making a lot of money, making millions of dollars, right? So he was introduced, he had a friend named Big Al. Big Al introduced him to a company that buys percentages of YouTube channels, because we all know YouTube channels are assets, right? Companies will look into your channel, see if it's worth it, see if they can make money off you, if they buy it or they buy percentages. I don't want to get too, deep into that. So what he did was that he sold 35% initially, right, for $1.9 million. He took that money, he started spending it, he stopped creating content, and on his journey, this guy was, he was out there gambling, he's out there spending money, eating out every night. Really just spending a lot of money instead of, taking that $1.9 million and start investing into other things to actually double that money or even eventually tripling that. It's different ways: real estate, brokerage accounts, solid investors. Is a lot of ways to make money, especially if a company just gave you $1.9 million out the gate for 35% of your money. So we're going to continue on. Let's get to it.
Press in September 2023, but nobody didn't know that. As soon as 2K came out, I indulged in it. I never looked back. I stopped working in. So last year in September, I really stopped working.
So out the gate, if you notice, he said when 2K came out, which is a PlayStation game, he indulged in it. And that's basically what he was doing every day instead of staying focused to his channel and creating content. This is crazy.
Okay. Y'all probably remember I ain't do no videos for months. Then I was going through the custody battle with the twins' mom. That alone added a ton of depression. So anybody going through anything like that, I feel you. I know exactly what you're going through. And trust.
And this is at the point later down the line, not only that he got the $1.9 million, a little time after that, he went back to that company and they bought 35% more of his channel, which they own now 70% of his channel, right? They own 70% of his channel, which is a lot of money. A lot. And he's not working. He's not grinding. He's just taking the money. And when they gave him that second lump sum was $2 million. So now they gave him a total of $3.9 million, and he didn't do any kind of investment. He didn't put no money into mentorship, to talk about credit, to talk about real estate, to talk about all these different ways where he could scale his life to really the next level. Because if he actually would have fixed his personal credit and actually built his business credit out the right way, he could have went to the bank and got a lot of funding because he had capital sitting in the bank, but he was spending it. So this is the power of having good credit and good business credit, because you could go to the bank and leverage it and really start buying some assets and go to the next level.
Trust me, you are not alone. So a lot of women out there, a lot of men out there going through the same thing. So one thing hit me after another. It just kept hitting me and it never stopped. The next thing I know, my income went from I was making $200,000 a month to $100,000 a month to $30,000.
This man was making $200,000 a month, people. I want you to really think about that. $200,000 a month. I mean, he literally could have invested 90% of that money and lived off of only 10% if he still wanted to live. I mean, honestly, he could have lived off 5%. But I understand these people are making so much money and they got a lifestyle. But let's just say 10%. He could have invested 90% in brokerage accounts, so many different ways. High yield savings account. I mean, I have millions of ways he could have used that money and doubled and tripled that money, but he didn't. He was living a lifestyle. He's out there buying jewelry left or right. You could go back in this video. I'm not going to show you the pictures. You can see the thumbnail. He was going out to eat every day. He was out there eating those big gold steaks. I mean, it was ridiculous what he was doing. From what I hear, he had a, gambling problem. But again, I'm not here to knock him. I hope this young man take this experience and do better next time, because from what I see, he started a whole new channel and he's starting to go to church. So hopefully he changes his life, man. But let's continue with what's going on. But he was making 200,000 to it went down to 100,000 to 30,000 to almost nothing. This is like crazy. This is mind blowing to think about. This young man that's 35 is making $200,000 a month and was not even investing, not even one penny. I mean, just spending it every day.
A month to whatever. I'm like, whoa, I ain't used to this, but I'm still spending, So one thing I learned is money management is probably one of the other most important things in life, because you can have.
No, it is the most important thing. Not one. It is the most important thing is money management. This is how people go broke every day.
Have all the money in the world, but if you don't know how to manage it, if you're spending crazily, if you're helping this person, that person, buying this for this kid, going here with these kids, buying this for yourself, investing in your channel, so you're paying all these workers, money disappears really quick. So the point of this video is to let you guys know two things. Yes, I've been fighting depression. That's why I wasn't posting. And yes, I'm starting a new page. Actually, I already started the new page.
And if anybody out there fighting depression, please get help. I lost a good friend from depression, so please get help. This is why I'm not here knocking this young man. I'm just hopefully he changes his life around, do better, man. And definitely money management is the key to success.
I just haven't told anybody yet. This is the first time I spoke about it, even though I didn't drop the name of it. I will be ready when I'm ready. And when I post, y'all better come, man. I swear, because it ain't gonna be too many more videos on this page right here, besides the music, like I already said. Because music, I love music. And if this page is music-based, then it'll be easier for me to wake up and say, okay, I know what I'm doing today because I got a music page and then I got a page for whatever. But technically, when I put out music and they get a lot of views and then I put out a vlog and then it don't, that also leads to depression, because it's like, well, why did they watch this so many times? I know it sounds good, but why can't they watch this the same amount of times? This is where I came from. I came from vlogging, reaction style, not music videos, right? So it kind of hurt me to see that the people weren't gravitating towards what they knew me for, but yet they were still sticking around for the music side, which I really didn't do too much music. Over 10 years, I probably got.
So again, let's sum it up right now. If you go back on the history, I mean, this man was living in he was paying $16,000 a month on the family channel. I mean, huge house. And then he, downsized and he was spending like $12,000 a month. And, it's just crazy the amount of money he was spending, but I understand he was spending on, to create content and stuff like that. But hopefully, again, hopefully this young man changed his life and understand the power of credit. And he was around a lot of good people. I don't want to get into the people. I don't want to say their name here and stuff like that. But he was around people that was making a lot of money. One is a car dealership owner out there in Vegas. If you know him, you know who I'm talking about, then you know who I'm talking about. But this guy had a car dealership show on TV. Yes, a very big TV show for a lot of years. And he was close to him, man, and he was trying to give him a lot of good advice, what to spend his money on and what to do and what to invest in. I don't know what happened because this guy I'm speaking on is worth millions, probably well over 100 to 200 million dollars. Again, hopefully he do right and he start understanding the power of your personal credit, start leveraging your business credit. And this money, these lump sum of money that you are getting, you could use that to start tripling your net worth. So get in the comments, tell me what you think, like, comment, subscribe. But for now, I'm up out of here. Peace.